Okay, let's just assume if you have received some DWG files in your computer, and of course you need some edition in it. But the problem is you have no access to your AutoCAD, or maybe you cannot download or install AutoCAD to your computer yet. So what should be the solution? Of course, the solution is CAD Reader, because CAD Reader can open your DWG file, and of course you can edit your DWG file using this tab, which is editor. Let's just try the same CAD Reader editor. What I'm going to do is just to click on the editor tab, and of course that's going to open that software, which is CAD Reader editor. This is a very simple software. Now let me just open a DWG file by going into the file and of course open file. I'm going to specify the DWG. Of course this is the project batch 31, and then I'm going to click on the open, and of course that's done. You can see that. Let's just try some features of the CAD Reader editor. You can see this dialog box, which is of course the properties. Let me just select one object, let's say this text. Of course that's gonna show the properties related to the same text. Of course the color, you can change that because this is a CAD Reader editor, of course, and you can even change the text height, the style, and sometimes touch. Now let me just try one thing, which is of course modify text. So we can confirm that we can of course modify or edit our DWG with CAD Reader editor. After clicking on the modify text, of course you can now select the single line text or maybe the multiple line text to modify. I'm going to click on this. Of course it is just a dialog box, so you can have some input for the same multi-line text or maybe a single line text. Let me just edit this information, like maybe you can say in the place of bedroom I'm going to type hall, and that's okay. Let me just click on the OK, so we can see it's been just completed. You can see that, okay, the modification is just done, you can say. Now let's just try if we can add some text. As you can see, we have a tab which is of course add text, so I'm going to click on that, and of course that's going to open a dialog box which is of course input text. Let me just add some, let's say wardrobe, and maybe I can type this size, let's say 7 feet wide. You can change the text height, let me say 20, and of course you can change the style. I'm happy with the YQH dimensions, and of course the color, let's say this is going to be green. Okay, I'm going to click OK. As you can see, that's the text, and of course the height is more, so I'm going to just modify it by clicking on the modify text, and of course I'm going to specify the same text, and of course let's just select it, and let me just have 2 unit is the text height. Now that's okay. Okay, you can of course just move it from the same place if you want, just by clicking on the move, which is of course this icon or maybe tab. All right, let's see. As you can see, we have rotate, which is of course the same thing as AutoCAD does, and of course mirror. Okay, let me just mirror all these things. Okay, if it works or not. Okay, I'm gonna mirror the same total drawing, maybe you can say. Let's just select it, the right click of course, and of course we have to just specify the direction. Maybe we can click over here and over there, and of course that's done. It is the mirror, okay, of the same drawing, because as you can see this one. Okay, it's pretty nice work. It means we can use all these features to modify or edit the same drawing, which is our of course CAD drawing. Now let's just try one last feature of the same CAD Reader editor, and I'm going to try export PDF. So what you have to do is just to click on the export PDF, and of course a dialog box appears which contains all the information related to the plotting or maybe related to the printing. And as you can see, we have on the right hand side, that's just the preview and the orientation. Of course, let me just try vertical, and I'm going to try of course the window. I don't want to extend region. Okay, let's just try the window, and of course I'm going to print this drawing. Okay, so I have to take a window. Now in the export color, of course we have colorful. If you have a colorful printer, of course you can use this option, and over here I'm going to try monochrome because I want the DWG file to be converted or to exported into, you can say, black and white print. Okay, that's very simple. If you need the background color is black, of course you can check this one. However, I want to try the white one. You can also change the paper size, of course. Let me just have that on by default, and of course all these things. However, I'm going to change the save path by clicking these 3 dots, and of course I'm going to save this export on the desktop, and let me just try, let's say the name is final drawing. And I'm going to click on the save and then of course export. As you can see, a message appeared, export PDF successful. Open now. I'm going to click OK, and as you can see, this is the same PDF. So this is how we can use CAD Reader and then of course the CAD Reader editor. Again, link is given in the video description. You can click on that link to download CAD Reader and of course the CAD Reader editor. It's also available in the mobile Play Store, of course in your Apple stores and of course on your Android stores. Just go ahead and download CAD Reader. See you in the next video.